What is up, boys? It's been a pretty long time since I've posted any videos on YouTube. So today I'm just gonna go and recap the trade I took yesterday. So really clean, long. A lot of people in the space took it. Pretty obvious. I think it's pretty much like the best setup I've like seen in this year. Really clean. So if you didn't take it, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna go and explain maybe why I took it, and maybe it's gonna help y'all understand. So basically, 929. So that's NQ, of course. So market open is opening in 1 minute. So my bias was pretty simple. If we're looking at what price is doing, we're trending to the upside, right? So we're trending to the upside. We inverse this for our bearish gap, right? So that's showing bullish order flow. We also have an unfilled 4 hour bearish fair value gap here that we failed to hit with this leg. So that could be a great target. And we also have this daily intermediate high is like higher, so we might not hit it on the same day since it's like 300 points away. It is still like a good like high time frame narrative DOL, like to inspire like that price could possibly wanting to seek. So that's just to keep it in mind. So I'm gonna say daily intermediate high, bang. So that's pretty much my bias. Pretty simple. And we invert. We're clearly not respecting this daily bearish fair value gap. We're displacing through it. So that's another bullish sign. So what's my like game plan? What am I going to be like? What will I do if we do this? So how am I going to react? I don't know if I said it, but we basically respected this 1 hour gap too. So we're just respecting bullish PD arrays and disrespecting bearish PD arrays. So basically my game plan was really simple. We have this leg over here that we just created. So swing low to swing high. And basically we have an unfilled 1 hour gap right there, which like is aligning with the CE of this range. And then if we go in the lower time frame, so the 5 minute, we have this sort of accumulation. And this is also what makes it so good, is because we had some AMD plus PO3 in this setup. So here we have the accumulation, right? So we're just ranging here, chopping, as you could say. So my plan is really simple. I just want to see price 930 opens, manipulates below into this 1 hour fair value gap, and then get some sort of inversion to target the unfilled 4 hour above. So that's really much my target. So if we're doing this, the confluence are a AMD, so we accumulation, manipulation, then we're going to distribute towards the 4 hour unfilled fair value gap. And then we add the 1 hour bullish fair value gap here, and we add the CE of the range. So that's pretty much like my like A plus setup. I would say that's exactly what I want to see. So if we have this scenario, then I'm gonna enter long instantly. So that's pretty much it. So we can just go, and I'm gonna delete this so it's this charts stay clean. So like the accumulation is even clearer. Like we can see it better on the 1 minute. So here we have the accumulation. So now market opens. We didn't sweep any high, right? So we left all these highs untouched, and we manipulate below. So here 930 opens. So we have the opening of a brand new 30-minute candle. So 930 open, bang. So we have a 30-minute power of 3. So if it opens lower, 3-minute PO3, and so now we haven't hit this gap yet. So now we hit the gap and sweep CE2. So that's really good. So really great level here. And then now, as I say in a lot of my recaps, I don't have MNQ, right? So I have NAS 100, which is CFDs. It is a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same movement. So on NQ, we didn't actually have this 1 minute gap here. We only added 30 seconds. So it basically looked like something like that. So we had this here and this. Basically, that was the move that happened. So that was basically what happened on MNQ. So we had like this 30-second here, which I wanted to take like right here, but we didn't inverse it then. And then we reswept the low that we just made. So I was about to take like a 30-second CISD just because of how perfect this setup is. I was willing to take a 30-second CISD, which I normally don't. I take super low time frame entry, but when structure is so good, it is like I do take them. So like that. So yeah, so now we have the accumulation, the manipulation. So that's pretty much like what on NQ would look like. So we inverse the 30-second. So as we inverse the 30-second, here that's triggering my entry. So IMVG. So bang. I'm just gonna go and enter the trade market. I'm gonna risk 0.5 for this setup. And my break-even point was this high, basically. Just this high. So then instant displacement, so really great displacement, so easy trade. And then we're gonna have the distribution, so to complete the AMD. Bang, super simple, super short trade, really clean. So targeting the 4 hour was just like the low-hanging fruit, I would say, because I do think that price still pumped after that. Yep. So that was a pretty simple trade. I think a lot of y'all maybe missed this trade because of the entry that was a bit hard to spot, because it's pretty much like more low time frame than like a 1 minute inverse, 2 minute inverse, and that type of stuff. But we have such a beautiful structure, so it is really clean. So that's pretty much the trade. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. You can DM me on Instagram or Discord, or even just in the comments. I'll answer them. So yeah, that's the end of this little recap, and I'll try to post more on YouTube soon. Yeah.